Well, for some reason, we're in traffic where there's... The 401 must be stopped, is it? No, it seems to be moving. It just seems like every human being on Earth wants to... Go that way. Okay. So we're in traffic. I figured I'd run through Mario's Burn on Saturday. We got a lot to talk about today, so I wanted to run through a lot of the burns and a lot of the stuff. Start with Mario's Burn. He's had a bit of a jump over the last month. A lot of people were down on the burn, saying, geez, what's wrong with this burn? And trying to get them all rolling on time. Keep in mind, Mario's Burn was a burn we did what? Backed them all off in June, had them all ready to go July 1st, and I think now you're seeing the horses come on. A horse like Miss Brampton Beast looked like she just came to life the other day. When I drove her, and then when Travis drove her, she looked even better. I was very, very impressed with her. Canadian Titan has found gears that I didn't know she had. So you look at Canadian Titan Classic Con, trained in 2.8 twice. He's going to school not this week, but the week after. I told a couple of our clients he was schooling next week. I was wrong. It's the week after. So Canadian Titan, I would say 2.5 next week, and then probably schooling in 2.2. Now, people might 2.1. People might say, oh, geez, that's a jump. Remember, this horse was in 2.4 when we found those lines in his knees, so this is just a comeback for him. Enduring Strength is racing tonight. I think that's a nice colt. I think he's going to need a terrific performance in his next grassroots, I think, to make the final. I don't know if he can. The semifinals, they have eliminations in Ontario, though, so it's a top 20 in the grassroots, so I think a win would put him in there, I assume. Fox Valley Shazam is racing tonight. I'm going to race her at Georgian. Not sure what her morning line is, but I'm expecting a mile in 2 minutes out of her tonight, 59. That would be good. Frontier Cruise has found a gear that we knew he had, and he was a little reluctant to give it. But again, does this play into we gave them time in June, and now they're just starting to come forward, some of these bigger horses? Frontier Cruise went in 56-2 off half in a minute and 2/5. Last half 56 flat the other day, and looked good doing it. Very impressed with what I saw from this horse. So much so that obviously we pulled him from the sale. He's going to be staying with us. Hometown Boys, he was castrated. He's out in the field now, or at least going out to the field. Inland Beach is racing tonight. What is with this traffic? Inland Beach is racing tonight. She's been good. You know, she's kind of been hidden in the shadows behind some of those other fillies, but she pays 55 her last 2 starts. I really think that this filly's got a lot to show, and hopefully tonight will be one step forward for her also. McPherson Thunder, he threw up a little 10th last night at Mohawk just to secure, if we weren't, or the day before, if we weren't certain he was going to the sale. He is now. He's okay, this horse, but not really what we're looking for as far as we were on the bubble of whether we're going to do with Bend Over, and Bend Over would be quite a few steps ahead of McPherson Thunder in my mind. So McPherson Thunder is going to go to the sale on Monday morning. Nice horse, just not good enough. And there's nothing really wrong with that. I'm sure he'll make a decent horse for somebody else. Just for us, he's not what we're looking for. Miss Brampton Beast certainly turned the corner, didn't she? A win out of the 8-hole from the far outside in 55, and then followed it up with a dominating performance from the 2-hole the very next week, or the rail from Travis. She looked really, really good. I expect big things from her tonight at Hanover. Muscle Chrome, she's turned out also. Somebody asked me, why are we turning her out? Muscle Chrome has been trying her hardest from the first day we put the harness on her. She had some real issues with her knees. Her knees look like they've closed up a little bit. She's grown into a much, much bigger filly. She just needs time, and I can't think of any reason not to give her the time. She's shown the right attitude, the right work ethic. Obviously, she's exploded physically as a horse. She can't possibly be ready to race, so why wouldn't we give her the time? So Muscle Chrome is out in the field. Sebastian Ray, he was 5th the other night in the final. He left, I don't know, for the season. I suspect he'll be tried over at Robertsburn. Not the end of the world. Sebastian Ray's a nice horse. He tried at 56-3 last week. But I think the expectations for Sebastian Ray was that he was a much better horse. So I wish them all the luck with him. Sunshine and Shade, he will be schooling this Tuesday. He's been trained in 2 minutes. I would suspect trained again. They trained him yesterday. He trained Classic Con. Why wouldn't he train him? Must have trained him Thursday. But I would suspect he'll school him in 58, 59 on Tuesday. I'd like to see a qualifier around the same the week after, and that should be setting him up pretty good for a mile 56 or 57 his first start. That will likely be a Kawartha, Hiawatha, or Georgian Downs, obviously. The reason being, I want to keep him on a 5/8. The 5/8, the Georgian won't. Georgian's done August 31st. I didn't know they ended so quick. Flamborough starts September 3rd. Flamborough's a better track anyway, so I don't know when Kawartha stops. I think they continue on into the fall a little bit, and I'm not sure about Hiawatha also. What else do we got here? TMO Hanover's heading to the sale on Tuesday with Time Al Kazam. Nice horses, just bad timing, and they got a lot to do. So, just made sense. They're good-looking big trotters. They'll probably bring some good money at the sale. Just not what we need them to be right now. That's not the end of the world. Wiggle Delight. Wiggle Delight is racing tonight. We lost track of Wiggle Delight. There's a filly that took a lifetime mark of 154 and has already strutted her stuff. She can go. She's a nice filly, and I suspect that she'll be good tonight in Hanover. And Zeb Sunshine. A lot of people saying, what's wrong with Zeb? Whoa, pump your brakes. Zeb said 2 starts lifetime, faced 58 on 5/8, and then I'll admit, looked a little flat and a little rough on a half. So step 1, get him off the half. He's got to mature. His feet bother him. That left hock bothers him with the OCD taken out. That will go away with time. Physically, he's doing okay. Mentally, he's doing okay. We're just going to put a couple more starts on this colt, pull a plug on him for 2019. He's got the family that would lead you to believe that he's going to be a nice colt in 2020. Just relax. You know, I know everybody wants to see all their horses race great right now, but I shouldn't have to tell everybody that just because they're 2-year-olds and just because we got them to the races means that they're going to be the best they can be right now. It's not. Some horses need time to mature, and I can assure you Zeb Sunshine is one of those horses. Race him a couple more times, hopefully get a lifetime mark on him as a 2-year-old, then turn him out, let him mature. I think he'll come back a good horse. My only concern and question is, do we castrate him? Circling back quickly to Frontier Cruise, he will be castrated. I was saying, maybe not, maybe we won't. You know, obviously I wasn't happy with when we castrated Maintenance Man, what happened. He just didn't seem, but that goes back to attitude. I don't think that has to do with gelding him, but I did see Frontier Cruise attack the groom the other night in the paddock. I heard about it, and we can't have that. We can't have any safety issues with Frontier Cruise. So Frontier Cruise will be castrated, and likely Zeb Sunshine will be castrated also. So that's Mario's Barn. Mario's Barn's coming on. Canadian Titan. I think Enduring Strength will race good tonight. Frontier Cruise, Inland Beach, Miss Brampton Beast, Sunshine and Shades gearing up, Wiggle Delight. Some good horses right now in Mario's Barn. They're having some luck in the month of August. I hope he carries it on to September, October. We're having some good luck right now. We're having a good run overall, and Mario's Barn is playing a big role in that. So that's Mario's Barn. We're going to run through all the barns. We got a lot of them. Back in just a minute.